City Learners Class, Learning Made Simple.
Hello, welcome to City Learners Class with me, Samuel Adegoke. Today, we're going to be learning about multiples of numbers. Multiples of numbers. And before I proceed, I'd like you to take a look at what you will benefit if you have understanding about the multiples of number. And also, before I start to explain, I'd like you to call your children, bring them closer to you to listen to this channel. Yes, for instance, knowing multiples of numbers, knowing how to calculate and find multiples of numbers will help you as a student to know how to multiply and divide numbers easily. It helps students multiply and divide numbers easily. Also, it will help learners, students, in their learning of LCM, that is the lowest common multiples, also called the least common multiples. Also, it will help them to learn and understand better the highest common factors, at the same time, fractions. It will also help them to improve their mental math speed. I just listed three of them. Also, having good understanding on multiples of numbers help learners to create a good foundation for learning advanced mathematics such as equations and algebra. So, let's get to work. Before I proceed, when we say multiples of number, what do we mean? And what number are we talking about? In this context, we're referring to whole numbers. Whole numbers. Whole numbers. So we are looking at multiples of whole numbers. Multiples of whole numbers. Then what are whole numbers? What are whole numbers? Whole numbers are counting numbers. Whole numbers are numbers from 0 upward. Whole number does not include decimals and fractions. Whole numbers start from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on. Whole number does not include fractions or decimals. So multiples of whole numbers is what we are going to be looking at in this class today. So what is multiples of whole numbers? Multiples of whole numbers is the result we get when we multiply a given whole number by another whole number. I repeat, multiples of whole number is that result, the answer we get when we multiply a given whole number by another whole number, beginning from number 1 upward. And this is what I mean. For instance, if I am asked to find the multiples of 1, this is what I'm expected to do. What am I supposed to do? Solution. Solution. Find the multiples of 1. Solution. From the definition I gave, I am expected to multiply the given number 1 by whole number, beginning from the first whole number 1 upward. Okay, and this is the way we are going to do it. This is the given number multiplied by the first whole number itself, which is 1, after 0, of course, and that will be 1. 1 multiplied by 1 means 1. Okay, and then the same 1, which is the given number, multiplied by 2. That gives me 2. What do I mean by 1 multiplied by 2? I mean 1 added in 2 places. 1 added in 2 places. That is 1 plus 1. I get 2. Then 1 multiplied by the next whole number, which is 3. This is going to give me 3. What do I mean by 1 multiplied by 3? I mean 1 added in 3 places. 1 plus 1 plus 1. 1 added in 1, 2, 3 places. That gives me 3. and I move to the next whole number, I'm multiplying the given number by the next whole number, which is 4. 1 multiplied by 4 means to add 1 in 4 places, and that will give me what? 4. 1 multiplied by 5 means to add 1 in 5 places, and that will give me what? 5. So these results that we get when we multiply the given whole number by whole number beginning from 1 upward is what we call the multiples of 1. I repeat, these results that we get when we multiply a given number, don't forget the given number from the question is 1. The result we get when we multiply this result that we get when we multiply the given number, this given number from the question by whole number beginning from 1 upward, the result we get is what we refer to as the multiples of 1. And let's assume the question says find the multiples of 2. It simply means I'm going to be multiplying 2 by whole number beginning from 1. You can see, and that will give me 2 times 1 will give me 2. What does that mean? Add 2 in one place. Of course, that will be 2. Then 2 multiplied by 2, meaning add 2 in 2 places. 2 plus 2. 2 added in 2 places. 1 place, 2 places. And that will give me 4. If you count 2 here, you add it to 2 here. You count it together. 1, 2. This is what I mean. You have 2 here. You have another 2 here. Count it together. 1, 2, 3, 4. That gives me 4. The same given number multiplied by the next whole number, which is 3. That means 2 added in 3 places. The first place, the second place, and the third place. You have 2 here, you have 2 here, you have 2. By the time you count all together, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, you discover that 6 is the answer. 6 is the answer. And we move to the next, which is 2 multiplied by the next whole number. 2 given number multiplied by the next whole number, and that gives us 8. What does that mean? 2 added in 4 places. 2 added in 4 places. I've explained that from the previous explanation. So if you add 2 in 4 places, you get 8. Then 2 multiplied by 5. If you add 2 in 5 places, you get 10. If you add 2 in 5 places, you get 10. Now, the answers that we get when we multiply a given number by whole number is the multiple of that given number. In this case, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and so on are the multiples of 2 given number. The same thing if you are given 3. Let's assume 3 is the given number. You have 3 as the given number. Let's assume the question says that you should find the multiples of 3. So 3 now is the given number. Start multiplying the 3 by whole number beginning from number 1. 3 added in one place will be 3. And also 3 added in 2 places. 3 multiplied by 2. If you add 3 in 2 places, you see 1, 2, 3, 1 place, 1, 2, 3, 2 place. Count all together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That gives you 6. So 3 times 2 is 6. And then the next is 3 multiplied by the next whole number, which is 3. Adding 3 in 3 places will give you 9. Then 3 multiplied by 4 is the next. Adding 3 in 4 places will automatically give us 12. 3 added in 4 places will give us 12. And then 3 added in 5 places will give us 15. All these answers are called the multiples of 3. The multiples of 3. The multiples of 3. So the multiples of 3 are 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, and so on. So I want to end this class here. You can do more practice by yourself using several other examples. I have given you an example on the 1 multiplication table, the 2 multiplication table, and the 3 multiplication table. On your own, you can go to the 4, 5, 6, and find their multiples using the same method. So this is how multiplication tables are created. So in other words, multiplication table is the same thing as multiples of numbers. Multiplication table is the same thing as multiples of number. And this is very important before I end the class. You need to know that multiples of numbers are not factors of numbers. Factors of numbers divides, while multiples multiplies. Factors of numbers divide. That is why in my previous video, if you have not watched it, I want you to go and watch it. Factors are numbers that divide a given whole number without a remainder. So factors divide, but as for multiples, multiples multiply, multiply, multiply. So I'm going to end the class here. I'd like you to do more of exercises on your own. Find the multiples of 4, of 5, of 6, of 7, as much as you can multiply and you get answers. So this is what multiples of number means. And this knowledge will help you when we move to the next class, which is the common multiples and LCM. Before I end the class, I'd like you to please subscribe to this channel, click on the notification bell, share and comment. In this way, you help us to grow the community and you help to also attract more people who should be part of this platform to gain the knowledge. Next time you are watching, bring your children around. Next time you are watching, bring your neighbors who are finding it difficult to understand some basics in mathematics. Thank you very much for always coming down to this channel to watch for your mathematics solutions. Bye for now.